Presentation of the now a look at Dallas's starting lineup, and one forward Thompson and the other forward Washington. The star backcourt Doncic and Irving are the guard set, and it's Gafford in at the 5 roaming the paint. And for Memphis, filling in the perimeter slots, it's Smart and Bane. Jaren Jackson is out there with Brandon Clark, and it's Morant in at the point. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. Now let's go to Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Taylor Jenkins.
Now, when it came to Kyrie Irving, Coach said trying to contain him tonight won't be easy. He told me Kyrie is a fantastic player, but I feel confident that our guys will be all over him tonight. Pretty strong words, guys.
Thank you, David. Now here's Morant. 23 points his last outing, laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, Morant has all the moves to find a way to score in there.
Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Thompson, a screen on Smart. Doncic against Smart. Doncic, no good.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
And last season, with all the injuries for the Memphis Grizzlies stand, Jaren Jackson had to play a bigger role and was effective.
Yeah, Kevin, I think we were all a little surprised at his offensive game. You know, he got more opportunity and we saw him doing more things. He also played more at the center spot, you know, so he's become a great two-way player. We knew he was always an elite defender.
Absolutely. Here's Thompson, following the basket by John Morant. They need this. It's rebounded by Memphis.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Well, come on, guys. Did you really think they'd shoot 100% for the game?
Bane looking around, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And so it's Dallas with it. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Brandon Clark.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Well, the way that Morant is able to twist and contort through a defense, he is one of a kind in that regard.
Doncic dishes to Irving. For the screen on Morant. Here's Irving. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper.
Well, that's just their first make in 5 attempts. Maybe that bucket can ignite their offense.
Morant with a wide open look. Drains the 3-pointer. Morant's got 11 points.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
In the corner, it's Gafford. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's Clark with the rebound.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. He gets that one.
How about that decision by Kyrie? That's why you want the ball in his hands.
Morant against Doncic. Thompson with the rebound.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Smart passes to Jackson. No good with the layup. Mavericks have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Irving, good.
Some of the fastest hands in the league right now. Kyrie knowing he has to get rid of it.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Now, here's Thompson. Still scoreless. Doncic right side. Washington sets the pick for Doncic. Pass to Washington. And that one is good.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
Here's Morant. And then Morant rams it in.
Yeah, Morant's got to get himself in that dunk contest. I mean, look at that.
Doncic kicks to Thompson. Back to Doncic. Irving drives in. Pass to Washington. Now here's Thompson. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Here's Morant. Puts up a 3. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. What an amazing quarter. There was... And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Grizzlies.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
In the backcourt, it's Morant and Smart. Desmond Bane out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Jackson with the foul. That's the group from Memphis to kick off the second quarter. And as a coach, Stan, what's something you try to establish at this stage?
I think there's 2 things, Kevin. First, we're trying to build our habits the right way, everything. From the way we practice, to the way we prepare for games, to the way we warm up, all of it. And then second of all, we're trying to figure out our rotation. Who's going to start, who's going to come off the bench, which groups work well together. It's an ongoing process.
A lot of moving parts, you're right. Thompson with it. He's picked up by Morant. Irving can't get it to go. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Doncic against Morant. And then Morant rams it in.
Yeah, Morant just continuing to assert himself offensively.
After back-to-back 50-win seasons, Dan, last season was frustrating for the Memphis Grizzlies in almost every way.
Yeah, that's an understatement, Kevin. They went 27-55. Due to suspension and injuries, they only got 9 games from their star, Ja Morant. But they still have a lot of young talent and still a team that can be very competitive in the future.
Morant dishes to Clark. Out to Morant. Shot clock at 6. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks very much. The Mavericks have been much improved defensively. Coach Jason Kidd says when you're leaning on Luka offensively to deliver, and he does, you have to be able to cover him. Not just him, but Kyrie. The focus on playing defense and protecting one another is at a high right now. It can't just be 3 guys. It has to be all 5. Kevin?
It is, David. You're right. It's a team game. Here's Morant. Tries again. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. No good from Clark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Washington sets the pick for Irving. On the wing, Doncic. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, those are starting to add up guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
No one covering. Morant's got 24 points.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Washington. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And we know Thompson can do damage as a scorer, but they're showing off his ability to pass it.
And finished off by Morant.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:16 left in the first half of the game. Irving kicks to Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. Washington with a screen on Morant. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from Irving.
And with the ability to get his own shot, Kyrie is their best option late in the shot clock.
Jackson finds Clark. Morant outside. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, he's going to have to watch himself now. It's a little early for that second foul.
46 seconds left to play here in the half. Now Morant. Clock at 4. Puts up a deep 3.
And you might want to think about working it inside more. The threes were falling earlier, but that's changed here in the second.
Thompson inside the line. Gafford passes to Washington. Thompson against Morant. Gafford is screen on Morant. Thompson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Not someone you want to send to the foul line. Klay Thompson is nearly automatic from there.
This is his first free throw of the game. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Morant looking around. Beyond the arc. He can't get it to go. Can't hit that one. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. It's the Grizzlies. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And something out of left field for you guys.
Ernie, left field, this is not baseball. This is a basketball show.
Changing gears now. Fellas, we need to talk about how dominant Ja Morant looked in that first half.
They keep feeding them. And
That'll do it for our show.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Derek Lively is out there with Dwight Powell. Then there's Harden, and it's Grimes in at the 2 guard. Pass to Edie, lays it up and banks it in. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Stan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
They certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier. But I think what players have learned it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Here's Marshall. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Over Jackson. Wells grabs the miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Pippen. It's deflected.
Hey, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
It's stolen. And now here's Pippen with the fast break chance. Aldama with the ball. Powell on him. Here's Jackson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
Yeah, easy call.
And Greg, at the time Kyrie joined Dallas, there were some questions around how he and Doncic would fit together.
Yeah, well, Dallas needed another ball handler who could score and make plays for others. Doncic couldn't do it all by himself, especially in the postseason. Now they're trying to build around those two guys.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Good on the three-point shot. Doncic has got 8 points.
And the defense has to be aggressive with Luka from range. Give him any space, and he is looking to pull.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Doncic against Morant. No good with the triple.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Gafford sets the pick for Irving. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Now just a 5-point Grizzly lead.
You can't let Irving get comfortable in that pick and roll. Superb at knowing when to shoot in those situations.
Here's Morant. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws.
Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
And the first one at the line is good. You can see, and Coach, you can feel John Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does. And it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch. Morant passes to Clark, and slam dunk by Clark.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Doncic converts inside.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Morant. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. And the upcoming schedule for the Mavericks. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then on Friday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
And you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Morant drives in, and they recover it. Good on the shot. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Thompson dishes to Irving. Back to Thompson from past the arc. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 6 assists in the game.
And this is Thompson's calling card, an exceptional shooter from downtown.
Morant outside. Here's the 3. Sinks the triple. Morant's got 31 points.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And offensively, a great show for the fans. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Filling in the perimeter slots, it's Smart and Bain. Brandon Clark is out there with Jackson, and it's Morant in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Mavericks trail by 4. Here's Irving. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. And a wide open look for Payne. A three-pointer off the mark. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. No good on the triple. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Now here's Morant for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Morant's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he's so confident on that pull-up now. That's why the defense can't afford to give him any space.
Out to Thompson. Back to Irving. Doncic outside. The tray. The 3-ball from Doncic.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
Here's Morant. And he converts the layup. Morant's got 38 points.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Doncic kicks to Irving, and the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Irving against Morant. Doncic passes to Irving.
Yeah, and when Morant puts in the effort on defense, he can be very effective.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
On the wing, Bain. He's covered by Thompson. And the shot goes down.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second team foul.
Morant outside. There's the drive. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Irving missing.
Yeah, and he seems to have lost his rhythm all of a sudden. This has not been his quarter.
And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. It's Morant with the drive. Can't cash in from close range. Mavericks trail by 8. The deep 3 from Thompson. Klay Thompson with that deep range.
And this is why they go to Thompson. And the coaches, his teammates, they all trust in his ability to deliver.
Irving against Morant. And it's a great finish. Oh, wow.
to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Dallas now running out of time. Washington finds Doncic. This one for three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, Jackson Jr. understands how to get to the line. Good at using his size to force defenders to compromise.
Both free throws good from Jackson. 1:27 left here in the fourth quarter. Irving looking for an opening. That 3 off the mark.
Just too many missed threes for him tonight. He must be sharper here down the stretch.
And another miss by Memphis. Mavericks trail by 10. On the wing, Thompson. Guarded by Bain. And the basket is good.
His goal is to make an impact all over the floor. Irving can be a headache from mid-range.
Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Jackson kicks to Smart. Outside, Bain. 6 on the shot clock. Another shot. And the layup is good. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Morant against Washington. And it's Morant missing. And Greg, it looks like time is going to run out on him here.
Yeah, I mean, unless they come up with an absolute miracle.
Bain for 3. The shot that time, not on target. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have... All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So now for Greg Anderson.
Starting blocks on the season.
Funny, BA, because teams whose results last year finished off in places they thought they could have pushed themselves a little further tend to come out with a little bit more focus. And the sooner you can get to being sharp in the early part of the season, the more wins that you pile up. And that kind of confidence can really, really carry you a long way.
Here's the starting group for Portland. Inside, it's Grant playing next to Ayton. Sharp teams with Thibault on the perimeter. And it's Simons in at the point. And it's Bane with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. The last time these two teams came together was also in this building. And they were able to win it for the home fans.
They flattened that is showing up again later. Wow. And Sharp is the kind of guy who gets up there in a hurry. That elevator, that's got some extra juice.
Here's Morant. Memphis the rebound. Here's Jackson. And Ayton pulls it down. Here's Portland now. All right, let's go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to visit with head coach Taylor Jenkins.
How they'll go about defending DeAndre Ayton came up, and coach told me once Ayton gets deep, it's too late. We need to find him early and not let him set up down low. Push him out to the line. That's a lot to be pushing around with Ayton being as big as they come, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Morant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Frank.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
And he gets the bucket.
Now, Grant is a confident scorer, especially from the interior.
Morant looking around. There's the drive. And it's Portland with a rebound. Simons outside. Outside Sharp. 4-3. And it's Bane with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. From deep, Morant. Pure from three-point range.
One of the faster players in the league, end to end. I mean, few people can run with Morant.
Ayton with a screen. And here's Simons outside. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Second shot opportunity. And Jackson lays it in.
And just a forceful play by Jackson, clearing the glass and muscling his way to his own shot.
Simons outside. Grant outside. There's the 3. Another 3 for Portland.
And that's something Grant has worked on, capitalizing off the catch.
Grizzlies trail by 4.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Outside Morant. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024, Grant.
You know, really by no fault of their own, VA. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
And here's Morant outside. And he misses. Only 2 for 6. Trailblazers lead by 4. Ayton, a screen on Bane. Three-pointer Sharp. Counted from distance. Sharp's got 5.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Up top, Morant, covered by Thibault. Morant against Thibault. Morant with the slam!
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Now here's Simons. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Morant. Give him 8. Lets the 3 fly. Nails it from 3. 11 points in the game.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Ayton, the screen on Morant. Morant against Simons. Buries it down low.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
7 seconds left to play in the first. Right side Morant. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Makes his selection just in.
And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. Portland ahead. They're up by 2. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And welcome back, one and all, for more NBA Christmas Day action. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second. Inside, it's Grant playing next to Ayton. Sharp teams with Thibault on the perimeter. And it's Simons in at the 1. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Jeremy Grant averaged single digits in points the first 4 seasons of his career. But over the last 4 seasons, he's scoring over 20 a game. He said it all changed for him back in Detroit, adding, quote, I grew as a player, being the #1 option and seeing different coverages. Now I'm reaping the benefits, unquote. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks. Ayton, the screen on Morant. Morant against Simons. Back to Grant. Wide open. Clark grabs the board. And the Grizzlies shooting a nice 50% for the game. All right, Brent, we hear the phrase 3 and D. Jeremy Grant is a perfect example of that, though.
Well, Grant's done a good job of trying to find some more confidence in shooting from the arc. He shot over 40% for 3 in 1 season. Defensively, he's versatile, he's long. I'd like him to play a little bit more physical, but if that comes along, he's the kind of guy you want to suit up with.
Simons with it. Jackson in his pocket. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Simons. He has 7. Again, the miss by Portland.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Circus shot, Ja Morant.
And tearing them to shreds tonight. You know, when a player as versatile as Morant starts going off, look out.
Up top, Thibault. Pass to Simons. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Grant, the pass to Simons. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
Well, defense comes right at Simons inside, but he's staying pretty poised on that play.
Morant with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Good work there as he goes. Jackson's gotten his second bucket.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. On the wing, Grant. Clark covers. And Clark with a block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Clark. Just 5 to shoot. There's Simons with a three. Well, Brent, as you know, finding success in the NBA is largely dependent on the situation.
BA, you're hitting the nail on the head. You can't get frustrated as a player, especially a young one that comes into the league and doesn't have an opportunity right away to play. You've got to work on your skills, stay confident, and at some point when you get your opportunity, whether it's the team you're with or in a trade, you're going to have a chance to show that you belong in the league.
Grant with a screen on Bain. Here's Simons. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
And here's Morant outside. Oh, Morant sinks the triple.
First 3 of the quarter and 3rd overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
A minute 20 left in the second period. And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That's foul number 2 for him.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
A minute 15 left in the first half. Outside Thibault. Ayton, a screen on Bain. 6 on the shot clock. Ayton in the high post. Here's Sharp. And he converts the layup. Sharp's got 7 points in the game.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Morant driving to the basket. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And the bounce that Morant possesses is unlike anyone else at his position.
Simons against Morant. Simons outside. To the inside. Ayton finds Sharp. Ayton, a screen on Smart. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Stolen by Jackson. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
We've got 22 seconds left in the half. And it's Morant missing. The Trailblazers have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Ayton, a screen on Smart. Here's Sharp. Outside Thibault. Fires the 3. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis, providing the scoring punch right now, putting up a cool, okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
The Knicks playing in New York City as they go up against the Spurs. That one tips off noon Eastern. Changing gears now. Fellas, we need to talk about how dominant Ja Morant looked in that first half.
He came in on a mission.
That does it for halftime.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Santi Aldama out there with Gigi Jackson. Then it's Edey, and it's Wells in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Hey, guys. Well, this year marked the loss of Blazers great, Hall of Famer, and truly a one-of-one Bill Walton, one of the greatest big men this league has ever seen, known for his incredible passing skills. And off the court, he was just as dedicated to assisting others and making the world a better place. Guys, there is no question Bill Walton will be missed.
His legacy carries on. Okay, Shams, thank you. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
The Blazers have a lot to learn. Coach Chauncey Billups said, I owe it to these players to coach them. The only way I know to do that is with honesty. It's always coming from a good place. Once you know that, then you take it with love. I lead with love. I don't lead with fear. Brian?
That's a Hall of Fame mentality, Allie. He's been in their shoes. On the take. Pass to Edey. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Henderson outside. Right side, Williams. There's the steal. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Here's Wells. Banked it in off the glass. And it's a 10-point Grizzly lead.
They haven't missed a beat coming out of the locker room. A perfect 4 for 4.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Okay, let's fire up the 2K leaderboard. Last year, you really had to protect the ball against these teams. Memphis, 4th.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
Avdia outside. Pass to Reith. 5 on the clock. To stop the run, here's Kamari. To the middle. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, using his power, Williams doesn't give them any room to interfere with that jam.
Henderson, right side. Back to Williams. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Here's Pippen, defended by Henderson. And he's going for the oop here. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Henderson, the pass to Williams. And out of bounds, the Grizzlies will take it. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Portland Trailblazers. On Thursday, they'll head home to take on the Utah Jazz. And then on Saturday, they'll go up against Klay Thompson and the Dallas Mavericks.
And you know, for that matchup with the 76ers, that's one to watch for. The 4th contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm really interested in how those teams match up this early in the season.
Inside, here's Edey. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now a 10-point Grizzly lead.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third-period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
The drive by Henderson. Off the outside. Williams with the screen. Avdia passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Solid screen and finish. That's what Williams is out there to do.
Here's Pippen. Driving inside. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
Got to be careful whenever Williams is roaming nearby. So skilled at getting to those rejections.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Ja slices through. Can't cash it in from close range.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Williams a screen on Moran. Henderson scanning the floor. And he dumps it down.
Yeah, and Henderson has got some hops for sure. You cannot let him get to the rim.
And here's Morant. 22 points for him. Takes it inside.
Get out of the way!
Wow.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Tipped away. Oh, stolen by Morant. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Memphis. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. You can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. Inside, it's Grant playing next to Ayton. Sharp teams with Thibault on the perimeter. And it's Simons in at the point guard position. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Morant against Thibault. Morant with the slam!
Oh, the vertical of Morant is simply incredible. I mean, he's fantastic at using it to his advantage on the inside.
Simons. Ja Morant grabs a miss. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. And he commits the intentional foul.
Second team foul.
On defense, the Trailblazers. Outside Morant. And then Morant with the jam!
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Blazers trail by 13. It's Sharp on the wing, defended by Smart. Grant with a screen on Morant. Morant against Simons. 4 on the clock. On target from range.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
And it's Morant off the drive. Portland with a rebound.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
Whether you're new to the league like Sharp or a veteran, throwing it down, no better feeling.
Outside Morant. Pass to Bain. The 3-ball. And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That's his third foul of the game.
His third personal foul.
Blazers trail by 8. Now Simons. Outside Thibault. To the wing, right side. Simons outside. Look it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
Love the combination of skill and athleticism. Anthony Simons exploding offensively here.
Simons with a steal. Thibault with it. He's picked up by Bain. Pass to Simons. Clock at 6. Up top, Grant from about 19. Ja Morant grabs a miss.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
And then Morant with the jam.
He knew he had to take it up strong. David dunking on Goliath.
Simons against Morant. Simons with it. Ayton, a screen on Morant. Here's Simons. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well.
Get up to throw down.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Morant against Simons. Oh, a dunk and a foul. A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Brandon Clark. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
And throughout the game, the mid-range area has been their bread and butter, continuing to pull up from there with a tremendous amount of confidence.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
There's Simons with a three. Offensive board. He takes it in. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That's on Brandon Clark. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Simons against Morant. Simons passes to Graham. Good D by Clark.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
From deep three-point range. Off on that one. And so it's Memphis winning this one. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire team.
In game 1 of the NBA season, how does opening night feel different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule?
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. Grant steps in at 4 with Ayton, the big man, in the middle. The wingmen at Sharp and Thibault. And it's Simons in at the point.
See, Kyrie never hesitates. As soon as he sees that open man, boy, it is on time.
Outside, Simons. Going inside. And the slam dunk by Simons.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Now, here's Doncic. Out to Thompson. 5 on the clock. From deep. The offensive rebound. Here's the Trailblazers with the ball. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I briefly spoke with Jason Kidd. Now, he highlighted the problems that come along with facing a center like DeAndre Ayton. Coach said DeAndre impacts the game on both ends of the floor. He can score inside, shoot the mid-range jumper, and defensively, he can protect the rim and switch out on the perimeter. Certainly a talented young center. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Well, there's a mix of touch and power that Luka Doncic brings to the game. You can't take him lightly when he touches the paint.
Simons with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Grant's got 6.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Doncic. He had 27 points last game. Out to Thompson. Knocked away. Dallas moving it around. Right side, Irving. Dallas needs to get off a shot. The 3 for Doncic. Out to Thompson. Drives to the hoop. Back to Gafford. On the wing, Doncic. Pass to Gafford. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Following the score by Dallas. Here's Sharp. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
Doris with Nowitzki and Doncic. The Mavericks have gone from one great European player to another.
And you could tell the one year that Luka got to play with Dirk, Kevin, he absolutely loved it. He got to learn from a Hall of Famer and a champion. What better way to start your career?
Now, here's Simons. After the miss from Klay Thompson. From outside the arc. A rebound by Washington. And stolen by Simons. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Irving against Sharp. 3-pointer. And Kyrie Irving good for 3.
Now, this guy lives out there. Irving, one of the best three-point shooters in the game.
Simons surveying the D. Pass to Thibault. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Irving, good.
I could make the case Kyrie Irving is the best ball handler of all time. On the dribble drive, look out.
Simons with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. Outside, Simons. Over Irving. A nice shot by Simons.
Oh, gritty inside. Simons amongst the big bodies.
Doncic outside. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. That shot off. Trailblazers leading by 4 and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Washington with it. Ayton's there. And Thibault sends it back. A finish. And then Sharp with the dunk.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition. Christmas Day basketball here on 2K Sports. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Trailblazers.
They look to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And their assist total also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers, Grant steps in at 4 with Ayton, the big man, in the middle. The wingmen, it's Sharp and Thibault. And it's Simons in at the point. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic started off his 2024 Doris with a historic scoring performance.
He sure did, Kevin. He was only the 4th player in league history to score over 72 points in a game. It was the shooting performance of a lifetime, and Luka just takes it all in stride. Incredible.
Thompson finds Doncic. And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaedon Sharp. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Out to Thompson. And stolen by Simons. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Anthony Simons came into the NBA at age 19, and he's paid his dues, working his way up from the end of the bench to a starring role. Coach Chauncey Billups says he just believes he's one of the best players in the NBA, and confidence is a big thing. Well, Kevin, you certainly earned it. Back to you.
I would totally agree with you, D.A. Thank you so much. Gafford kicks to Doncic. Pass to Irving. And the assist goes to Doncic. Irving's got 8.
Unbelievable release from Kyrie. Boy, shot ready on the catch.
Grant with a screen on Irving. Outside, Simons. Grant sets a screen for Simons. Driving inside. No good. Shot missing.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Pass to Irving. And it's Portland with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Portland leading by 3. Simons with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. Ayton kicks to Thibault. Grant outside. Sinks the three-pointer. 9 points in the game so far. Rule adjustments, Doris, regarding the rip-through move. Do you think those have been effective?
Kevin, I certainly think we've taken a step in the right direction. We have got to give the defense more of a chance at this point, and the idea that you don't get shots on the rip-through is important.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Doncic passes to Irving. Off target from three-point range.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Grant goes in, and the dunk by Grant.
Oh, Jeremy Grant going to give a little lesson in how to finish off a drive. Whoa.
Pass to Irving. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Irving's got 10 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The shot by Sharp, nobody around, connects from three-point range. Sharp's got the lead up to 7 now for the Trailblazers. On the wing, Irving. Back to Doncic. Pass to Irving. Fires the 3. That doesn't go in either for Irving. A chance at a 2 for 1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Thibault on the wing. Guarded by Doncic. Ayton a screen on Washington. 6 to shoot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I'll tell you, for a center, the big man has got excellent touch at the free throw line.
2 shots.
Ayton hits them both. 24 seconds left in the first half. Doncic looking it over. Releases. The rebound by Sharp.
Good defense there. Got away with a major lapse.
Simons the pass to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
And so it's Portland. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
They're getting good looks from range. That's been the key.
But they also hit a bunch of contested threes, playing with great confidence.
All right, guys, let's swing it over. And that is...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Jeremy Grant, what a contribution.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Hardy. Then there's Dante Exum. Then it's Derek Lively, and it's Marshall in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And when we talk about players with great upside, Doris, Derek Lively is one of the first to come up.
That's no question about that. This young man has great length and athleticism. He's adding strength every single day. Eventually, he's going to have some go-to moves offensively, but right now, rim runner, rim protector of the highest standard, and plays beyond his years.
A shake. Pass to Reith. Here's Williams. Here he goes. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Assisted. You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Here's Marshall. And the layup is good. Marshall's got his first basket.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Drills it from outside.
3 points.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Now here's Hardy. Henderson defending. Exum sets a screen for Dinwiddie. Pass to Exum. It's over Avdia. To the left wing. Here's Hardy. Offensive rebound. Now here's Exum. Hardy passes to Dinwiddie. And finally, that one's good.
Well, Dinwiddie is a very capable mid-range scorer. You love to see him find his rhythm.
Dinwiddie against Henderson. And the wide-open shot from Avdia. And the 3 off target. Mavericks trail by 10. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Blazers are in the midst of a rebuild. Coach Chauncey Billups said it's been a tough couple of years. I'm just here every day grinding through it, helping my guys the best I can. I'm ready for that challenge and that pressure to go out and compete with these best teams. In the NBA, Kevin, this sort of thing takes time.
A lot of time, but the West is tough, David. Thank you. And then Henderson with the dunk.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
It didn't take long for the Blazers to find Damian Lillard's heir apparent, did it, Greg?
Yeah, they drafted Scoot Henderson with the 3rd overall pick in 2023. Took him a little time to get his sea legs, but his talent is undeniable.
Avdia kicks to Henderson.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
To the middle. Here's Kamara. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Driving to the basket. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
Henderson, no good. Mavericks trail by 9. Fires it up. Dallas again missing. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Here's Kamara. Nailed from three-point land. Kamara's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Wow, that bucket comes off such a good feed by Denny Avdia. Genuinely selfless with the basketball.
Pass to Exum. Here's Lively. Williams with the steal. Left side, Avdia. Marshall with the steal. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Here's Exum. And there it is for him. Exum's got his second bucket.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Trailblazers leading by 10. Up top, Henderson. Dinwiddie covering. Here's Kamara. He's got 5, and he gets it to go.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove. Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Here's Kamara. With 1 on the clock. And so it's Portland up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach.
Contest twos, right? We'll contest it.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for Portland, Grant steps in at 4 with Ayton, the big man, in the middle. The wingmen at Sharp and Thibault. And it's Simons in at the 1.
And this is something Simons continues to work on. Love seeing him look to involve his teammates.
Irving against Sharp. Doncic from deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Left side, Irving. Washington sets the pick for Doncic. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And so Grant will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Here's Ayton. Lays it up off the glass. And the Trailblazers lead by 14.
Don't let DeAndre Ayton get comfortable. This guy is a problem on the interior.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall,
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Thibault on the wing. And it's off from three-point range. Pass break, Dallas. And here's Doncic from the arc. They grab their own miss. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. Gafford passes to Washington. Just 4 to shoot. Now, here is Irving. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Simons against Irving. Outside, Simons. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Washington's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Irving from long range. Tipped away. And stolen by Thibault. Sharp with it. He's picked up by Doncic. 3-pointer, Simons. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Doncic outside. Over Thibault. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer leaders get down to just 12 points. Hit the basket from Luka Doncic. Ayton attacking, and Ayton throws it down.
Big man puts it on the deck, gets to the cup. Nice.
Gafford finds Doncic. Gafford sets the pick for Doncic. Pass to Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Gafford against Simon. Kicks it out to Grant. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
The speed with which Klay Thompson gets to his shooting motion off the catch makes him as dangerous as anyone.
And the slam dunk by Simon.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Trailblazers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Anthony Simons.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
Count it.
It's one of the best things about playing with Luka Doncic. He creates a lot of open looks.
34 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And that one's good. Thibault
saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Irving kicks to Doncic. Over Sharp. Doncic, no good. Thibault for 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And you make it easy on Simons when you leave someone that wide open. He's always looking to make the extra pass.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean,
2K Sports. And here's Memphis' starting group. Smart and Bain on the wing. Jackson out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Morant in at the 1. And for the Mavericks, Washington and Lively down low. The 2 stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. And it's Thompson in at small forward. Grant, nothing quite like the first game of a brand new season. So many possibilities.
Well, you know, BA, for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off.
Irving, no good. And it's Morant with the ball for the Grizzlies. There's the drive. And Kyrie Irving clears the rebound.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
For 3. Clark grabs the board. And here's Morant. 23 points his last outing. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. RJ, when Ja Morant's at his best, you won't find a more entertaining player in the league.
Oh, BA, he is a generational talent. There is no easy way to defend him. That blend of skill, athleticism, quickness, it is so impressive and hard to guard. The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Brandon Clark. That's his first foul. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Doncic finds Irving. Gets the 3 to fall.
And look, he is a 50-40-90 guy, right around 40% from the three-point line. Kyrie deserves more respect for his deep game.
Launches it. It's rebounded by Dallas. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
The last time they faced this team, they were very aggressive, found numerous ways to get themselves to the line.
Pass to Doncic. Over Smart. And there's Doncic. That's good. On the assist by Washington.
And give Luka the ball, and you know what happens next. Instantly, he finds a shot.
And then Morant with the dunk.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Irving, the pass to Doncic. And stolen by Clark. And now the Grizzlies on the run. He goes up. Oh, Clark with the slam.
He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
And those might be the easiest points of the month for him.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And then Morant with the jam.
Oh, wow. Okay, Ja turning it loose. Someone throw that man some water.
Irving for 3. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Here's Morant. It's deflected. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lively. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Irving against Smart. It's stolen by Smart.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside Bain. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Picking up that second foul early is tough. He'll have to be careful, and we'll see how much coach trusts him to not get that third.
Here's Morant. Sinks his third bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
They're really working the paint now.
Mavericks trail by 5. And you got to give this Dallas front office credit for how they've acquired quality role players, Grant.
Well, BA in particular adding length and athleticism. That's helped them defensively, as well as providing some lob targets for Luka and Kyrie.
From behind the arc. And Morant is good for 3. Morant's got 11 points.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
They get it back. Outside for Irving. 6 to shoot. Doncic outside. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Give him 8.
Stretching his range as far as it will go. Doncic is so impressive.
Here's Morant. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Morant looking around. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And if you're wondering what makes Josh so special, it's his ability to take over games all by himself.
Washington finds Doncic. Again, Doncic missing. And here's Memphis now. They're on a 15-6 run. And then Morant with the dunk.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Doncic passes to Irving. They get it again. Second chance effort. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding? Great job, Morant. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. We'll be right back. And welcome back, one and all, for more NBA Christmas Day action. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
They've made a point to take what's given to them in the mid-range. The jumpers are falling for them so far.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
The two stars at the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. Washington and Lively down low. And it's Thompson in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Memphis on D. Kicks it to Doncic. 5 to shoot. Irving, the pass to Doncic. Oh, Doncic from way out there.
We sometimes forget how solid Irving is when it comes to his passing. Great find there.
Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Left side Irving. Pass to Lively. And here is Irving. There's a screen. The 3 from Thompson sinks the tray.
Whenever the ball leaves Clay's hands, it is the same every single time. You always feel like it's going in. He's that good of a shooter.
Here's Morant. Oh, my! Jaw dropping the hammer.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Doncic with it. Jackson in his pocket. Irving, no good.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Ja steps on the gas, goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And now a 9-point Memphis lead.
Any trip that ends with Morant going to the hoop, it's great for his team.
Doncic outside. The 3. The Mavericks rebound. Irving for 3. He drops it from range. Irving's got 8 points.
They've been so active on the offensive glass. Those second chance points have really come in bunches.
And here's Morant outside. Nails it from beyond the arc.
3 points.
And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Irving, the pass to Thompson. Back to Irving. Doncic outside. Oh, Luka, like a bull in there. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
And stolen by Clark. Lively grabs a miss. Mavericks trail by 7. Doncic on the wing, defended by Jackson. Doncic passes to Irving. No good from outside.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
And so Moran will bring it up for Memphis. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel. We have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win-now mode, Allie. Thank you. There's the triple. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. The Mavericks have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Grizzlies lead by 7. Smart with the ball. Irving picks him up. It's stolen by Irving. Into the lane. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Doncic outside. Washington, a screen on Smart. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Smart. Here's Bane. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
Just too much speed on the break. Bane getting way out front for the finish.
Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
For the Spurs, they'll be up against the Knicks in New York. That one tips off noon Eastern.
2 elite squads.
And so thinking about the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Dallas Mavericks. Glad you could join us.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. We've got Edey, Santi Aldama out there with Jackson, and it's Wells in at shooting guard. Clock at 6. To the inside, Edey. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Pushing his shot to the limit. Dinwiddie from deep.
Richard, for years, the Grizzlies team motto was grit and grind. You think that shifted?
They're a little bit flashier now, but they still have that underdog spirit. That's what grit and grind is about. They're always out to prove themselves.
Kleba passes to Gafford. Stolen! And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Here's Aldama, lays it up and banks it in. Aldama's got his first basket.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Launches it from deep. Dinwiddie, no good. Memphis leading by 10. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. And there's the call on Spencer Dinwiddie. That's his first foul. Here's Pippen. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. And it's a 12-point Grizzly lead.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Grimes, the pass to Dinwiddie. Buries it from 3. Dinwiddie's got 6.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Here's Pippen. Yep, that one's good. And the Grizzlies lead by 11.
Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half, coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5.
Dinwiddie passes to Grimes. Now Gafford. Shot clock at 6. There's the 3. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Three-pointer. And the basket by Pippen. Pippen's got 7 points for the quarter.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Here's Pippen. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 9. Mavericks trail by 10. Dinwiddie, right side. Grimes, the pass to Marshall. Dinwiddie with it. Sinks that one from the post. Dinwiddie's got 11 in the second half.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Here's Pippen. That one is off. For Dallas, they've got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Marshall passes to Gafford. Here's Grimes. Kleba with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Dinwiddie outside. Second chance shot. Doesn't fall. Now 4 for 6. Grizzlies lead by 8. Here's Aldama, and he drives in. Oh, great D that time from Kleba. And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. And the Grizzlies with some changes.
Hey, let's hear it for all of our
34 seconds left in the third quarter.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Moran. The layup misses. Dallas has gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. And here's Doncic outside. Doncic on the wing. Pass to Irving. Washington outside. Clock at 4. Can't hit from in close. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. Washington and Lively down low. And it's Doncic in at the 1. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Here's Moran. Tough points from Ja.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Here's Doncic. Outside for Irving. Jacks up a 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Here's Clark. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Thompson passes to Washington. Doncic outside. From the top of the key. And Morant clears the board.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
From deep three-point land. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. It goes on Kyrie Irving.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
And he makes all 3. And you think about the fearlessness of Ja Morant and how he attacks, even as a smaller player. RJ, you got any comparisons?
I would say AI, but AI was more of a 2-guard, even though he's a couple inches shorter, but definitely similarities of how they attack the paint with fearlessness.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka Magic, well...
Oh, big finish!
Wow. Okay, I see you. What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Doncic. Luka, too quick down the lane.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Oh my gracious.
Wow, just incredible.
That is a monster finish. This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
And it's good. 2 points. Doncic has got 6 here in the quarter.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And here's Morant outside. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Doncic puts up a deep 3. Again, Doncic missing.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
There's the foul. It's on Derek Lively. That's his first foul of the game.
13 foul.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the 4th. And it's Morant off the drive. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 13-point game. Here's Doncic. Clark grabs the board. Clark's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Grizzlies.
Their transition game was the standout for me. Created a lot of extra pressure pushing the ball.
I agree. They took control of the tempo and were really dictating the terms of the game.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Ja Morant.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Irving, the pass to Doncic. Back to Irving. Washington outside. 6 on the shot clock. Washington a screen on Smart. And here's Doncic outside. Again, Doncic missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Right side Morant. Outside Bane. Morant with it. Now Thompson defending. From deep, Bane. Thompson pulls it in. It's stolen by Smart. Can't get it to fall. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were.
Welcome to a stick. Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. In the backcourt, it's Morant and Smart. Desmond Bain out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Jackson in at the 5. And for the Trailblazers, in at the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. Anthony Simons out there with Shaedon Sharpe. And it's Williams at the 5 spot. How important, Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
Simons kicks to Grant. Back to Simons. Grant with a screen on Morant. Here's Simons. And he finishes nicely on the way.
Some guts. Simons finishing with strength.
Here's Morant. Stolen by Grant. And now Portland on the break. The shot by Sharpe. Nobody around. And a miss there on the triple. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Stolen by Grant. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. On up the court. And it's Williams with the jam.
2 emphatic points from Robert Williams.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with Chauncey Billups for a minute. Desmond Bain was the topic, and Coach was effusive with his praise. He said Bain is a great catch-and-shoot guy, but he'll find ways to contribute no matter what. He also said Bain is hard to game plan for, but they'll do their best not to let him get in rhythm. They will have their hands full tonight, guys.
All right, thank you, David.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Williams has a screen for Sharpe. Driving the lane. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And good quickness there. Sharpe, exciting to watch when he's in attack mode.
Will stand after 11. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible. Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you say? You give Morant about an 11 there?
And the slam dunk by Simon.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Now here's Morant. 23 points his last outing. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Desmond Bain. Last season, he played outstanding. He was around 23 points a game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. Just a fantastic scorer off the bench. Always a factor in every game he plays.
Yeah, look, you need that kind of punch off the bench. Someone who can help shoulder the offensive load.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Simons. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Williams, a screen on Morant. Simons with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer. And now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
In his first 3 seasons in the NBA, Stan, Anthony Simons only started 5 games. But now he is out there a lot and getting starts.
Well, look, Kevin, he played under Damian Lillard. Not a bad role model for Anthony Simons. Another 6'3" guard with explosive scoring capability.
And here is Simons, following John Morant's 3. On the wing, Bain. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Trailblazers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts. Out of the rafters, he punched it in!
Are you kidding me?
Out of this world. Sharpe is so quick into the air, and then he just aims forever. Able to do things most others can't.
Morant with it. Williams picks him up. And finished off by Morant.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
It's good from long range. Simons has got 9. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Morant, that's for two. Portland grabs the miss.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Williams sets a screen for Sharp. A kick out to Simons. Down low, Morant with the steal. He takes it in, and oh, he just jams it right over Jeremy Grant. Wow!
Yeah, when Morant gets a step to the hoop, he's looking to drop the hammer on it.
Sharp with it, guarded now by Clark. Outside, Simons. Inside, stolen by Jackson. Down low, here's Bain. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Bain's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, Bain is a talented scorer. Not just a perimeter threat, he's also capable of finishing inside.
Thibault for three. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. What a performance from Anthony Simons. He has been the... And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. And taking a look at the Trailblazers' performance, what do you think they're doing or not doing?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard and they are physical.
The wingmen at Sharp and Thibault. Grant is out there with Rob Williams. And it's Simons in at the point. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. Now, here's Simons. Hits the three-point bomb. Simons has got 12 in the game.
Yeah, and Simons takes a lot of threes because he's confident in how dangerous he can be from behind.
Greg, with how explosive John Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
We've got some talented defensive big men in the league today, Coach. But in your opinion, who would you say is the best rim protector?
Well, Kevin, I would have said Rudy Gobert because people didn't even want to go to the rim and challenge him. Right. Anthony Davis is great. But I'm telling you, the young guy, Victor Wembanyama, I think is the best we've got now.
Isn't he something else, Dan? We've never seen anything like him.
We never have, and I'm not sure we ever will again.
Now, here's Sharp. Following the miss by John Morant.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Morant looking around. Outside, Smart. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Williams. Portland leading. And here's Sharp. Last game he had 13. Count it, good. He has 6.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
And stolen by Thibault. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Three-pointer, Simons. Traps in the tray. Simons has got the lead up to 7 now for Portland. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
Another thing they've done well is push the tempo. They're running the floor and converting on the fast break.
And here is Simons after the three-pointer from Desmond Bain. Grant against Clark. Grant kicks to Thibault. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Thibault's got his first 3 points of the game.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Morant passes to Bain. Morant outside. Back to Bain. Pocket 6. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Trailblazers leading by 7. Sharp. He's got 6. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
2 fouls for him now in the first half. He's going to have to be really smart going forward.
Now, here's Simons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Portland needs to get off a shot. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Grant. Pass to Sharp. Back to Grant. Stolen by Jackson.
Excellent anticipation there to come away with the steal.
And against the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. So it'll be Brandon Clark shooting. Shaedon Sharp picks one up, and he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Yeah, Morant just continuing to assert himself offensively.
Now, here's Simons. He's got 15. Here's the floater, and he sinks the layup. Simons has got 17.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Morant kicks to Bane. Clark a screen on Sharp. Out to Morant. Clark sets a screen for Morant. 4 on the shot clock. Off target from outside. Well, it was the Memphis Grizzlies in their last game, a loss to the Clippers. And it's Simons off the drive. Sharp. Morant against Simons. To the middle, stolen away. Bane against Simons. Right side Bane, and the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
What a performance from Anthony Simons. He has been the story for the Trailblazers. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
I know my partner here appreciates the brute force, especially on the glass, right, Shaq? And they're in a good spot because of it.
Taking a peek now. And that about wraps.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. One of the stories here, Anthony Simons getting it done today.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. We've got 80. Santi Aldama is out there with G.G. Jackson. Then there's Wells, and it's Pippen in at the 1 spot. And that one's good, Ayton.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
Loads of expectations come with going number 1 overall, Stan. We all know that. Just ask DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, Kevin, I think he's become one of the more underrated players in this league. He was the top pick in 2018. People will always measure him against that standard. But look, he's averaged a double-double every season in the league. It's not easy to be that consistent.
Baseline jumper. Avdia with the rebound.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
And yes, it's good. Hunter's got the lead up to 7 now for the Trailblazers.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Henderson kicks to Walker. And that one drops for him. And now it's a 9-point Trailblazer lead.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Outside Pippen. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Avdia kicks to Walker. Ayton a screen. Oh, that's blocked.
Using that near 7-foot frame. Aldama says not today.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Launches a three. Avdia gets the bucket. And the Trailblazers lead by 12. In the last few decades, we've seen the three become more and more necessary for offenses. Wondering if you think that's a good thing.
Well, it is. And teams not only understand the value of making a lot of three-point shots, but the threat of the three spreads out defenses and actually makes it easier for you to get shots at the rim. So the three is absolutely necessary to be a great offensive team in this league.
Quickly, is the arc too close? Should they move it, maneuver that into the third?
Well, the skill level is really, really high. I like the suggestion of keeping the arc the same all the way around, which would eliminate the corner three.
And they aren't giving up the same types of looks we saw in the first half, making them earn their points now.
And now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, if you want to win, of course, playing both ends of the floor is essential. Former Defensive Player of the Year Draymond Green says, we've seen teams for years make the mistake of thinking they can put a great offense out there and win. You run up against a team that's just competent offensively, but they play defense, you're going to lose. Kevin?
Got the 1-2 punch, as Draymond talks about. Man, that is something tough to get by. D.A. thanks.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. Right now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season. The Grizzlies, 4th.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
So Portland ends up going with the new group.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Well, you have to appreciate a high-octane player like Anthony Simons. He runs the floor and just outworks other guys every chance he gets.
It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
And that one, good. Smart's got it back down to single digits for the Grizzlies. And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. They've led by as many as 14 points. Grant outside. Morant against Simon. Shot clock at 5. No good. This miss, number 4 in 10 shots. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Morant left side. Pass to Smart. The 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Sharp. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And they get it to double digits just as we get set for the final.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Back right after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
Obviously, Morant has found his flow here, finding plenty of ways to create for himself.
Simons against Morant. And the slam dunk by Simons.
And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Man, can he get up and finish with power?
Morant kicks to Bane. His three-pointers off the mark. Trailblazers leading by 11. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Simons up top, guarded by Morant. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
Taking advantage of an opening. Grant hammered that home.
Morant against Simon. Morant outside. Into the lane. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Grant with a screen on Morant. And Simons, here we go. And that one, good. Simons has got 22.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Morant passes to Bane. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Simons surveying the D. Grant at the elbow. 5-0 for 3. Rebounded by Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Morant drives in. And Morant throws it down.
Yeah, he's looking pretty much unstoppable. Morant making the defense regret that physicality.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, the defense hasn't done nearly a good enough job of getting back in transition, and they've taken advantage, racking up fast break points against them.
And also, they're continuing to take advantage on the offensive glass. Those extra possessions paying off in second chance points.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far.
2 minutes in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside, Bane. No good on the 3. Portland leading by 10. The kick out to Williams. Outside, Simons. Back to Williams. 5 to shoot. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break.
Bane with the hops.
Assisted by Jaren Jackson Jr.
Portland's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Here's Simons. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Morant drives in.
Morant just doing a nice job absorbing the hit there.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within single digits.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Morant. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Trailblazers.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
Really a big-time win for these guys. They lost their first 2 games of the year to this team, so they won't be in danger of getting swept when they meet for the 4th time.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Anthony Simon.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Well, Morant is so athletic, and he finds himself at the free throw line a lot.
Williams sends a screen for Sharp. A kick out to Simon. Shot clock at 6. Back to Sharp. No good from outside. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 10. And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
First team foul.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this game.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
And Bane is a terrific defender. So good at getting perfect positioning to contest and alter shots.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home.
team with an equal chance to do something special.
Oh, B.A., that's the way these teams look at it. Regardless how your previous season went, you have a chance to do something special, something great. Time to start fresh and build on that optimism.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. The two stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. Thompson, the small forward. Washington holding down the 4. And it's Lively in at the 5 spot. Now here's Williams. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. Simons, that one's good.
And over the course of a season, this is one of Simons' strengths, his efficiency from range.
Doncic up top, covered by Thibault. Doncic passes to Irving. Now Lively. Washington outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Washington will match your threes because he's got game from outside.
Simons outside. Driving in. Pass to Sharp. Williams a screen on Doncic. Sharp passes to Williams. Puts the move on. And Williams punches it home.
Growing his passing game. Sharp knows being able to reliably create for others will really round out his skill set.
Now here's Irving. His last outing, he had 20. And the layup falls.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
You know, Clark, watching Kyrie Irving, he still does things you just can't believe.
His ball handling ability is just remarkable, and his finishing ability surpasses his rush hour handles. And that's saying a ton. He can beat anybody off the dribble. He can make tough shots. He really is one of the elite scorers from the guard position in the history of the NBA. I don't think that's an overstatement. From the angles he finishes, the shots he can make, he's as elite as we've had in the league.
Now here's Grant. He really had an off game against the Mavericks. Misses the layup. Irving with it. Now guarded by Simons. That puts him in the lead.
Well, it's fun watching Irving share the ball. I mean, when he concentrates on running the offense, this team is really dangerous.
Outside Sharp. 4-3. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. The Mavericks leading. Here's Irving. Pass to Doncic. This one for 3. Williams grabs the board. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Grant.
2 minutes remaining in the
Simons outside.
2 minutes.
Grant with a screen on Irving. Back to Grant. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
1:52 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Grant. Puts up a 3. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
I tell you, I like the fact that Grant is selective in the shots that he takes. He's looking for quality. He senses the defense is playing off him. As the pass is coming to him, he's prepared. He's getting shot ready as the pass is in the air.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Mavericks are making moves to surround Luka and Kyrie with talent. Now they've given up a lot of draft picks, but that's what you do when you have superstars in their prime. With their beefed-up roster, Coach Jason Kidd says, we are deep. This is the first time the Mavs have been deep in a very long time. Brian?
Yeah, I haven't been able to hear that in a while. They've got some players now, Allie. Now here's Simons. 10 points in his last outing. Clock at 6. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Simons got 5 now.
Yeah, such an assertive shooter. Simons has his feet planted and just hits it.
Trailblazers lead by 3. Here's Sharp. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Thompson fires from way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And that was from the parking lot. You got to be impressed with how accurate Thompson is from way outside.
Grant outside, deflects the pass. Sharp has the open look. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Back to Thibault. Lets the three fly. Hits a three-pointer. Here's Lively. Just 3 on the clock. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. And here's Doncic outside. And so the first quarter is in the books. Trailblazers out in front, up 5. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And welcome back, one and all, for more NBA Christmas Day action. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Portland.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range.
Oh, wow! Oh,
watch out below.
Big finish.
I mean, he's just so electric. Simons putting on a show.
Grant, there have been so many great players that have gone through Portland over the years.
Yeah, it's hard to believe it's almost 50 years since their last title. It's a great city with a great fan base. And for their sake, I hope their second title comes soon.
The drive by Simons. Oh, it's a big-time jam. Slams it right over Irving.
I'll tell you, Simons can really book it. When he's at full speed, good luck catching up.
Doncic. Hey, great D that time from Grant.
I like that creativity. Double clutching and catch the defender on the way down. I can go for that.
Clark, a lot of NBA pundits like to issue bold preseason predictions. I don't think you fall into that camp.
Yeah, I'm a little more measured in that regard, BA. I like to base my predictions on stuff that's real, not stuff that might be real. But I understand the need to try to speculate and anticipate. But there's so much that's unforeseen and unpredictable that it really is difficult to make guarantees or predictions with any basis in fact until some games have been played.
Thibault against Thompson. Grant outside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You know, depending on where Jeremy Grant's been, he's filled a lot of different roles. He's been asked to be the alpha or the second option or even a role player. But whatever it is, he's always willing to do whatever it takes to help the team.
You know, the first thing that jumps out at you when you look at Grant is his athleticism. I mean, this guy is a terrific dunker and finishes well around the basket even when he doesn't dunk.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Irving. Over Williams. Shot clock at 5. Washington passes to Irving. Gets the trifecta. Irving's got 8 points.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Simons finds Sharp. Back to Simons. Grant the screen. Simons passes to Grant. Simons against Irving. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
And they were solid in the steals category. Top 15. A team you couldn't fall asleep against when handling the rock.
And what saved them in a lot of games, the second chance points. They were relentless on the offensive glass. Grant with a steal. Thibault with it. Checked by Washington. Down low. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And using that speed right there, it's what makes Simons hard to stop in transition.
Lively against Williams. Oh, Williams with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Doncic is checked in for Dallas. Here's Doncic. 27 points his last game.
Luka Doncic.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Matisse Thybulle.
One of the things that's really impressive about Luka Doncic is his continued growth. I mean, season to season, you see this guy working on himself, working on his mind, how he thinks the game and his body, and becoming a better athlete. That spells trouble for the league.
2 minutes.
Outside Thybulle.
2 minutes.
Simons outside. 6 to shoot. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
He's just showing off tonight. Simons, an explosive scorer with great energy.
Screen by Lively. Irving for 3. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
They're having more success with the three-point shot here in the second quarter as they try to cut into this lead.
Simons outside. Up top, Grant. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Second.
But Grant, as long as the Mavs have Luka Doncic, they'll be a contender in the West.
Yeah, no doubt. Luka is the special guy who can carry a team. He's an MVP candidate year in and year out, and Dallas is just very lucky to have him.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, if they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Sharp passes to Simons. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Showing the bounce. Simon says dunk.
Thybulle against Doncic. From outside the arc. Pass to Irving. And here's Lively. Back to Irving. Over Sharp. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Lively. Irving's got 11 points in the quarter.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Williams with the screen. 3-pointer Sharp. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Doncic outside. Lively passes to Doncic. Now Irving. The 3 from Washington. No good that time. Anthony Simons has been leading the charge for the Trailblazers. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
23.
Looking at Dallas, they don't get their home opener until next game. But tonight, they start this new season on the road. Kind of like...
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Portland Trail Blazers. And that'll do it for us.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
We've got Walker, Scoot Henderson out there with Denny Avdia. Then it's DeAndre Ayton, and it's Kamare in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. Here's Walker. Pass to Ayton. Here's Henderson. They set the screen. Back to Avdia. Takes the 3. Ayton inside. He's guarded by Gafford. Here's Henderson. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, and Henderson has got some hops for sure. You cannot let him get to the rim.
There's a screen by Marshall. Over to the wing. Back to Dinwiddie. Here's Marshall. He's scoreless. Shot from the top of the key. Avdia pulls it in.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Fires the three. Drains the triple. Avdia's got his first 3 points of the game.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Marshall passes to Gafford. Kleba outside. Back to Gafford. Pass to Dinwiddie from the arc. That one doesn't drop. Portland leading by 15. Henderson for three. Offensive board. Here's Ayton. Oh, great D that time from Kleba.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Grimes. No good off the back of the rim.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
Avdia against Kleba. Out to the wing. Here's Ayton. And he makes it. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves. But that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, drawing charges is an art. The Warriors' Brandon Podziemski led the league last season, and he said, "I'm not going to jump with anybody at the rim and block them." This is another form of rim protection. And Brian, while some have labeled them dangerous and called for charges to be taken out of the game, they remain a winning play.
Yeah, that's a good point, Allie. Thanks.
And he's got such great hands. Ayton corrals rebounds and doesn't lose his touch on follow-ups.
Walker against Kleba. Back to Marshall. Pass to Grimes. Kleba, screen on Avdia. With the drive. All right, Grant, you feel the non-superstars are making the money they should?
Well, BA, it's a topic in every CBA negotiation. But I think we're trending in the right direction. But it seems like there's always more work to be done.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. There's 1:34 left in the third. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home. Inside. Drops in the layup for 2.
Hey, props to Dinwiddie there. I mean, Spencer, the closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he is.
Off the outside. To the inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
There's a screen by Marshall. Grimes' shot is off. Trailblazers lead by 15. Got a piece of it. Gafford with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Dinwiddie finds Kleba. Here's Grimes. Defended by Avdia. For 3, Gafford. Portland with a rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
It's stolen by Irving. Doncic. Luka proving he can score from anywhere.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers in a good situation, up by. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court right now for the Mavericks. Washington and Lively down low. Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. And it's Doncic in at the point. Washington passes to Irving. Fires from deep. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence. Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Williams passes to Simons. Four on the clock. Pass to Grant. Gets some space and buries the jumper. And the Trailblazers lead by 12.
Man, I tell you, with each passing game, Grant's stroke is looking better. As long as he has his feet underneath him and he's squared up, he's good to go. Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Simons passes to Williams. Outside for Grant. Pass to Simons. Grant with a screen on Irving. The drive by Simons. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
On the wing, Grant. Williams finds Thibault. Back to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thibault. That's foul number 2 for him.
2nd personal foul. 1st team foul.
Irving looking around. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
Hey, you need a big night from one of your stars? I introduced you to Kyrie Irving. He is lethal and able.
And here's Simons outside. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Washington drives in. And there it is for him.
Fluid, agile penetrator. For a guy his size, he's nimble-footed. And Washington does a good job around the rim.
Here's Simons. And he lays it up and in. Simons got 23 points.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim. You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Washington's shot is good.
Well, he's a stretch forward now with a dangerous outside shot. Washington loves letting that one fly from there.
Simons against Irving. There's a minute 47 left in the 4th quarter. Pass to Sharp. Just 5 on the clock. To the paint. Here's Simons. Thompson with some nice D. Mavericks trail by 12. Washington finds Irving. Now here's Doncic. Screen by Lively. And here's Washington. Left side Irving. Beyond the arc. Can't get it to go. Shooting 8 for 10 now. The Trailblazers have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the 4th. It's stolen by Irving. Washington passes to Thompson. Sharp against Doncic. Throws it up high. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Lively got served up a big opportunity, and he ate it up. Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Trailblazers.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just 2 tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Anthony Simons.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch. Kyrie looking to get others involved. Nice awareness there.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Simons.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away. And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Grant from the arc. And that one drops. So no problem for Portland as they get the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that'll wrap it up.